Hi guys, Sam here from Salivate with Mates, a brand new YouTube channel where I'm basically going to cook whatever I want, but that could change in the future, we'll see. It's basically a cooking YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be making a gumbo recipe. Now, those of you who live in America will probably have a very different recipe to the one that I'm going to make today. There's a lot of things that aren't available in the UK that you traditionally use in a gumbo. So over the last few weeks or so, I've been working on a recipe by myself and sort of twisting it and adjusting it so it's a little bit easier to cook if you're in the UK. If you do live in the States, give it a try and tell me what you think. If anybody makes anything the way that I'm making it, then please let me know in the comments down below how you found it. So without further ado, let's go and have a look at the ingredients. Okay then guys, so ingredients wise, first thing, let's go here. So this is celery sticks and normal white onion just cut up. That will form the bulk of the recipe when we first start. There's also some green peppers in there. If you live in the UK, it's just like a bell pepper. Some bacon, chicken, some chorizo. Now I know in a proper gumbo you use andouille sausage. It is nigh impossible, especially now at the moment, we're in lockdown. It's nigh impossible to get hold of andouille sausage, or andouille sausage, so I'm going to be using chorizo just to add a little bit of spice to it. I tried making my own andouille sausage and it went terribly. I tried it without using anything to cover the andouille sausage area and it worked really, really well, but I was in the shop picking up stuff for this and I was like, oh, I'm going to try sliced chorizo and see how it turns out. It may be really good, it may be really bad. This little spice mix is a mix of Cajun seasoning, cayenne pepper, and smoked paprika in there as well. A little bit of Italian seasoning, 3 garlic cloves mashed up, some spring onion which will go last, and then finally I've got some king prawns, frozen ones, but they defrost really easily when you're cooking up the soup finally. And then just here is some chicken stock. If you want measurements and stuff like that, leave a comment down below. I'm pretty much ballpark figuring it. Actually, I'll quickly go through it with you now. So this is just 1 green bell pepper. This is 2 rashers of streaky bacon. This is half a chicken breast because I'm the only one who's going to be eating this in the household, so I didn't want to make too much because we don't have a lot of freezer space at the moment. This is a pre-bought pack of sliced chorizo in there. Chorizo. These are all by eye and taste. I put a lot of cayenne pepper in because I like it spicy. 3 cloves, 1 spring onion, and then this is just a pre-bought bag of frozen king prawns, and 1 white onion in there. And I actually bought a kid's pack of celery sticks because I didn't need to buy a whole pack, so I've just gone with that for now. But yeah, we're going to start putting this together and I'll see you guys in a sec. So, some things that I did forget to put in on the ingredients list. You will see them be used in the video, so I may as well let you know. So 2 key ingredients are Liam Perrin's Worcestershire sauce. I think you can use pretty much any Worcestershire sauce. I use Liam Perrin's and also use Tabasco, which I use a lot of. So make sure you've got those as well. And also I use half a cup of chopped tinned tomatoes. So I don't know what I think they're the same everywhere, but they're basically tomatoes in a passata sauce that haven't been blended down or anything, but I put half a cup of that in as well. So I didn't show you, but I thought I'd let you know before I start cooking so that you know, rather than go, he just put something in there that wasn't there. Anyway, thanks, enjoy. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do is put a little bit of oil in your saucepan and just make sure you heat it up over the hob. For however long you see fit, really. After that, you're going to throw in the bacon and you want to make sure that that's browned off a little bit, so this could take a couple of minutes. Now, my memory card broke at this point and lost the footage of the pepper, celery and onion going in, but you basically want to chuck that in as well with the bacon once it's been browned off. And with this, you want to do it long enough so that it starts to soften a little bit. And you'll get a really nice smell off the onions and the celery and the peppers to go with that. Then finally you want to throw in the chorizo and the seasoning, and that once again you want to cook for about 5 minutes until the chorizo starts to get a little bit of a colour on it. Once you've done that, you're going to have a look at putting in the garlic.
So once you put the garlic in, your kitchen will either stink or you'll think it smells absolutely delightful, depending on your views of garlic. Now put that in. I think I cooked it for about a minute before putting in the chicken stock. Now with this I used 750 millilitres of stock with 2 chicken stock cubes to sort of round off to that, and then eventually, you can see here I put the water in a little bit later to make it up to 750, but you want to put a lid on and let that boil. After that's boiled up, you want to chuck in a cup, half a cup of your tomatoes. Then you also want to put in your Italian seasoning as well. Once that's been in there for a little bit, you want to add your Perrins, and then you're going to see in a second your Tabasco as well. Now this one, it's worth mentioning that if you're not sure if you like spicy things, hold back on the Tabasco and the Perrins until you've had a try of it. But you can see here I was quite heavy-handed because I know I like a lot of spice and that sort of tanginess of it. Then you're going to want to put your chicken in here. Now you can see I stupidly tried to use a massive spoon on a little jar, so I then used a spoon. It is crucial that you make sure that your chicken is cooked all the way through. I made sure mine was cut up into little pieces so that I knew it was cooked. Same with the prawns. Make sure that they are fully cooked through as well. So this is the part where it's down to your personal preference and making sure that everything's cooked properly. I added in a little bit more Tabasco and a little bit more Perrins to make it so that it was to my taste. And then finally, at the very end, you want to chuck in your spring onions.
Okay, I'm going to say that this gumbo is pretty much done. You will have seen I've added in a few bits there, and hopefully future Sam remembered to add in the extra ingredients that I forgot off the beginning, but had a little taste of it as just to see how the Tabasco and stuff like that went in there. Did I need more? Did I need less? You'll see that I put some extra in there as well. But what I'm going to do now is, this is actually my lunch as well, so I'm going to portion this up and then we're going to have a proper try of it together. Okay, so here it is. It is done. We've got it portioned up now. I've made gumbo before, slightly different recipe this time by adding the chorizo in, and we'll see how it tastes. Now, I've not actually tried proper gumbo because I've not been to New Orleans, and anywhere I've been in America, anywhere I've been to in America hasn't done it. However, I'm very excited to give it a go when I get the chance. But this, in a UK point of view, with slightly different recipe, I saw it more as a stew, but I think you're meant to serve it over rice. But for me, this is quite a nice little lunch. So, without further ado, let's try and get a little bit of everything in there, because you know what you want to see is just me eating. It's all a bit hot. So yeah, so it's a nice big massive prawn. I think you guys call them shrimp if you're on the America side of the Atlantic. We call them prawns. I don't know if that's so. I never hear anyone call them prawns. I always hear them called shrimp. But yeah, so a little bit of everything in there, a bit of pepper, bit of chicken, bit of bacon, bit of prawn, and a bit of celery as well. So. This is going to sound, anyone who's had chorizo before is going to know, but definitely a lot smokier tasting with the chorizo in there as well. I know that you get chorizo in America. I don't know if it's as widely used as it is. For some reason, Brits love chorizo. But yeah, obviously not the same as andouille sausage, because that's, I believe it originates from France, and then it got sort of adapted by New Orleans. But yeah, it definitely gives it a slightly more interesting flavour to the one I made previously. I think I probably could have put a little bit more Tabasco in here, but that's my personal preference. You saw in the video I put quite a bit in, but that will portion up for, I'm going to say, 4 lunches for me, because at the moment I'm just into soups and stews for lunch because it's super easy to eat. But yeah, I I enjoyed making this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. This is the first cooking video that I've done, so hopefully it'll be something that you guys really enjoy. Leave a comment down below about if you've A, made this, or B, you want to try and make it and you're looking for little hints and tips on it. Also give me suggestions down below on what you want to see me make. I know with everyone being in lockdown at the moment, the whole cooking thing is definitely appealing to me. I really want to do a video about making some of the Disney snacks and stuff that you can make. Once again, a lot of the recipes revolve around America-based foods or USA-based foods that we can't necessarily get over here, so it'd be cool to see how I adapt it. I definitely want to try some cheeseburger spring rolls in the future, and I definitely want to try some Ohana bread. But yeah, if there's a particular dish that you want to see me try and make, whether it's something that we get over here in the UK or whether it's something that is from another part of the world, just leave a comment down below. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video. And if you want to see what I'm up to in day-to-day life, you can follow me on Instagram at @NotYour_AverageJones. That's @NotYour_AverageJones. Yeah, thanks very much. Salivate with mates.